I know it's been a pretty long time since we've actually done a video for you guys, but I wanted to kind of get on here and talk with you about what's been happening over the last few months, some changes that we've made here in Magic City Morphs, and just kind of update you on where we're going for our future. We've had quite a few people ask us, when are you going to make another video? I haven't seen a video from you guys in a long time, and I totally understand that concern. We have wanted to get back to making videos for a while, but we had to kind of decide where we were going to go with what we were doing. If you remember, we had our first 2 clutches in 2022. We had one hatch in June and one in October. The clutch that hatched in October is actually from Zahara here, and she had 8 eggs. This is actually her son. We held him back. He's the one visual clown that we got out of her clutch. He is a Firefly clown, and he is 100% het albino, so he carries the albino gene of his mother, and so he is a really good hatchling to hold back. So we held him back because one of the things I wanted to talk about today is kind of where we're going with what we're doing with breeding. There was a point where I thought maybe we shouldn't do it anymore at all. Maybe we should just rethink this whole thing. But after selling a few snakes, which we've downsized a little bit, we've decided that we do still want to breed ball pythons, but we just want to only focus on a clown project and desert ghost. So we no longer want to work with pied. We do still have Lucian. We have tried to breed him a few times with some of our females that can make more bales, but we know that the market is oversaturated with those right now. We would still maybe consider doing that every now and then if we ever got him to breed, but we have a lot of our females that carry the lesser Mojave, Mystic genes, all that. We have them for sale on our morph market. If you want to go visit our morph market store, it's Magic City Morphs. And so we want to focus on clown, you guys. That's why we held him back, okay? And that's why we've got Zahara, because she's 100% het clown. She's a visual albino, so we could get some albino clowns one day and then kind of branch off from there and do some other clown stuff. And then our pied female, she's for sale. We decided that we're not going to do anything with pied because we know that the market is oversaturated with pieds. When it comes to boa constrictors, we've downsized a little bit with those. We had 4. We had Harley, Ka, Medusa, and Ra. So we still do have Medusa and Ra. We do plan to keep them. Medusa is our IMG 66% het sharp albino, and Ra is our male sharp albino. And so we want to work with those one day for sure. So we kept those 2 boas. Harley actually went up to Utah. There was a breeder that was really interested in doing his line of hypo harlequins again, and I talked with him, and he really liked Harley, and so she went up there to be with him for his active projects, and she's got a great home up there. And then Ka actually went to a new pet home. So he had somebody that was really interested in having him as just a great boa constrictor pet. So he went there. So the Hypo Harlequin Jungle project is no longer around. We might get some more boas one day if we feel like it, but right now we're just going to have our 2. We're going to have Medusa and Ra. But when it comes to ball pythons, we're keeping all of our clowns. We've got another pastel clown that is het hypo. We're keeping her. We've got him. We've got Zahara, who's het clown. And we've also got Soul, our super pastel desert ghost. We don't have a male for her. We want to get a powerhouse male for her that can do a lot of different things. And she's not of size to breed yet anyway, so she's got a little bit of ways to go. But in a nutshell, we still have all of our clown ball pythons, our clown project ball pythons. We do still have Lucian. He was our first ever snake. He's not going anywhere, whether we actually do any bell stuff or not. And then we've got a couple of boa constrictors and then the desert ghost stuff. So all of those other snakes that I didn't mention, they have already been sold, and if they're not sold yet, they are on our morph market. If you would like me to do a separate video and kind of show you what we've got for sale, we can certainly do that. But I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys because, things change, and we've seen a lot of people kind of downsize. And sometimes you want to go in a different direction, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you have to really know what you're wanting to do with these animals. You know, there was a point where I was considering only being keepers and not breeding anymore at all. And so in that case, we would have really downsized. But I don't want to stop what we're doing here, because I think that being an ethical snake breeder is really important, because you do have a lot of people that aren't ethical snake breeders. And we always will take a baby back if you're having a problem or you can't keep it. We will always take one back. We will also always help you if you're having a problem. If your snake is not eating, we've actually taken in snakes for friends and helped them get back on food. We answer any questions you have. We work with you. We will let you do payments. You know, and if for any reason, like I said, things aren't working out, we have room to take that snake back. You know, we don't produce too many clutches at one time to where we would ever have to worry about not having room to take back in any snakes. We care about all of our snakes here at Magic City Morphs, and we want them to go to good homes. And so we will also talk to you if you ever want to buy a snake from us and kind of just see what you've got going on. If you've ever had a snake before, we want to know if you're ready for that. We want to know if you've got everything you need. If you need us to help you with making a list of things that you might need to get before you have your snake come home with you, we can certainly do that. We just want to make sure that when these snakes go home with you, that they've got somewhere good to live. They've got a good enclosure to live in. They're not going to be like an impulse buy or anything like that. So I wanted to have Zahara and Brennan out. We named him Brennan after the Step Brothers movie, because he's got a little feisty personality. If you remember the scene where Brennan's mad about his drum set. So this is the mother, and this is a good way for you to see the size comparison. As you can see, female ball pythons, they get to a really, really good size. If you're still wanting an impressive size snake to be able to take out with you sometimes and show people, female ball pythons, they can get up to like 5 feet long. Sometimes if you get a Volta, they get a little bit bigger, and you can get them up to 6 feet, 5.5 feet. But usually 5 feet is pretty much where they go. And then with males here, like he's a sub-adult. He's not an adult yet, but he's probably going to be around 4 feet. So the males are naturally a little bit smaller. But we do want to get back into doing the videos more consistently, and we miss you guys, and we thank every one of you for staying with us and supporting us through all of this. And we're excited to see you in the next video. Like I said, let me know down in the comments if you would like me to do a video on all of the available snakes that we have that we are selling on our Morph Market page. I will be glad to do that for you. If you would like to have just a video of them, if you're interested to kind of see them up close like this, you can do that. I can do a video like that for you. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.